Hi everybody, Steve Peterson, standing in Phillips Chevrolet, Frankfort, Illinois. I'm here to bring you a special video today. We had our first Z28 Camaro delivered about a day ago. I'm actually going to do a side-by-side comparison to the ZL1, talk about some of the specific track features that the Z28 offers, and some of the other differences between the two cars. First off, I'm going to start with the lesser expensive model, the ZL1. This is black on black with a black interior. ZL1 right up front here, I'm going to start with the unique fascia that's on the ZL1 Camaros. It does have the lower splitter with the dual fog light. ZL1 has some of the amenities of halo headlights and LED taillights, things like that, that you would normally see in an RS package on some of the other Camaros. The ZL1 is powered by a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 coming in at 580 horsepower. Some of the unique specifics to the ZL1 are the full carbon fiber insert on the hood, the ZL1 badging, and then the ZL1 specific 20-inch wheels. They are a summer-only tire, low profile, kind of a track tire from Goodyear. The ZL1 does have an optional sunroof, which you'd see on top. ZL1 comes standard from the factory with a full Brembo brake kit. When we get over to the Z28, that's one of the big differences is the brake system, and I'll explain that further when we get over there. Coming around kind of towards the back, you'll see the rear deck lid spoiler, some more ZL1 badging with the quad tip, dual exhaust, things like backup camera, rear park assist, color touchscreen radio, all that stuff standard on the ZL1. The ZL1 Camaro does start around 55. We see a lot of them coming in the low 60s for pricing. The ZL1 is available as a manual or an automatic transmission as well. The automatics have the paddle shift on the back of the steering wheel. While we're on this side, I'm going to open the driver door here. You can tend to take a peek on the inside. It is race inspired. You have the flat bottom steering wheel with the ZL1 badging. You'll see red stitching throughout some of the leather. 8-way power adjustable driver's seat with color touchscreen radio, as I mentioned before. There's the gauge pods right there in front of the shift lever there. This one is automatic. Before we go over and start looking at the Z28, I am going to pop the hood of the ZL1 so we can take a peek at that. So there's that supercharged LS motor that I was just talking about, 6.2 liter at 580 horsepower. Strut brace and everything is standard on the ZL1. Beautiful, beautiful motor. Now I'm going to go over to the Z28 and start talking about some of the specific uniques to the Z28 Camaro. First of all, you're going to notice a much wider rim with a major offset and a very unique aero kit on the the Z28. The Z28 is a complete race package. They trimmed out all the amenities. There's no touchscreen radio. Air conditioning is optional. You'll notice there's no halo headlights, so there's no RS package on the Z28. They did all of these things to trim the weight off of the vehicle. The Z28 is actually 300 pounds lighter than the ZL1. It is not supercharged. As we come around, Z28 only has a 19-inch wheel, but it is much wider. You'll see behind the rim there, large carbon ceramic brake system. It's a 2-piece rotor. It's actually a 6-piston caliper up front, 4 in the rear. That race-inspired body kit does go around the entire vehicle. You'll notice the fenders are a little more flared. We have a more unique side skirt, the Z28 badging. There's that rear wheel, super wide, with that upgraded braking system as well. Now the Z28 does come with a more track-tuned suspension. It's much stiffer, it's a harder ride. This is not a daily driver. You could get away with driving a ZL1 on a regular road. Z28's really meant for the racetrack. That's the way Chevy designed this car. As you come around the back, you'll notice we do have the rear deck lid spoiler, but it's a little more defined. It's a little taller. Z28 badging. You'll notice no rear parking sensors, no rear vision camera. They trimmed all that stuff out for the weight. Z28 start around 60,000, 65,000, and go all the way up to the mid-70s. It's a more expensive vehicle, but it is a much faster vehicle in terms of track times. Z28s are only available in manual transmission. And while we're on this side, I'm going to pop open the inside. You'll see Z28 embroidery on all the seats. A little bit different of a style of seat. This is more of a race inspired. They did leave the spaces for the 5-point harnesses in case you are out on the track. Suede wrapped steering wheel, suede wrapped shift knob, and a pretty basic radio. You've got AM, FM, XM, and CD. There's no touch screen. There's no gauges. Again, trimming all that stuff out for the weight. The Z28 actually ran about 4 seconds faster of a lap time at the Nürburgring when they ran this car for the first test. Kind of an interesting thing, the Z28 is only powered by a 7.0 V8, the same LS7 motor that used to be in the 2013 Z06 Corvette. Actually comes in at 505 horsepower, so you're about 75 less horsepower than the ZL1, but the way this vehicle is tuned, it does outperform the ZL1. I'm going to pop the hood of the Z28 and we'll see quite a few differences when we get under there. Okay, so now we are looking at the Z28, that 7.0 LS7 motor. It does come from the factory with the intake the way you see it. Strut bar, same way that you saw in the ZL1. The Z28 is definitely one of the most capable track cars ever offered or put together even by General Motors. While the ZL1 offers an exceptional performance in driving on the street, drag strip, and the track, the Z28 was really designed and focused specifically for track performance. And as I close the hood, I also want to point out that the carbon fiber insert is much smaller on the Z28. Kind of looks more like the 2SS or 1SS Chevy hood on the Camaro, opposed to that full carbon fiber that you've seen on the ZL1. This is our first Z28 that we have at Phillips Chevrolet. We do have another one coming in. It's, I believe, red hot with the black aero kit on it. You can come see these vehicles here at Phillips Chevrolet in Frankfort, Illinois. Again, my name is Steve Peterson. If you have any questions, give us a call. Thanks for watching.